Hello curl friends, welcome to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jody and it's great to have you join me today. Today we are doing one of my hubby chooses videos in which I have him choose different products from different categories. If you're unfamiliar with this, some of you have been around for a while and already know the spiel, but for those of you who are new here, I have 3 different categories that I generally have him pick from. I have a creams and leave-in, and then I have a gels or custard, and then I have a foam or mousse section. This time is a little bit different because it's summertime, because I generally style with a little bit lighter weight products and everything like that, or a little less heavy styling, so I don't pack as much product on. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, so with that in mind, I just had 2 sections. So I'm calling them, I have a base section and I have my holding section. So sometimes the base section will include a cream or a leave-in or a foam or mousse. And then for the holding section, then sometimes it will be a gel, custard, or a mousse or foam. So a mousse or foam can kind of go either way. It just depends on what it is. So I am intentional when I pick those out for those sections, which section I add them to. But other than that, I try to be pretty random with what products I pick. So I pick out like 4 products for each of these sections, and then my husband randomly chooses. When I say he randomly chooses, he really does. Sometimes it's based on the packaging, but he really has no idea as to what products kind of pair better or which ones I have in mind pair better. So I will insert those clips next of what he chooses for these 2 sections this time that I picked out, and then we will proceed with the styling. Okay, because it's summertime, I'm only going to have 2 categories of products. So this is my base layer that my husband is going to choose from. So which product do you think I should style with for my base? All right, there we go. All right, now this is the final topper product that I will style with. Hubby, which one do you think I should choose? Or which one do you think I should use? All right, there we go. All right, so we have a main choice theme. We have the Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage Leave-In Lotion, and then we have the Pink Lemonade and Coconut Super Antioxidant Texture Beautifier Mousse. All right, so we are going in with the Ancient Egyptian Anti-Breakage Leave-In Lotion. And this is like a cream kind of, or a leave-in, and it's kind of versatile either way. It's not as heavy as a cream, I would say, and it's not as lightweight as some of my leave-ins. I have really loved this product in the past. I think it's been in my favorites a time. I don't think I put it in there any more than once. I could be mistaken, but I know I had it in my favorites at least once. I'm pretty certain of that. But I don't use this product that much anymore. I just don't reach for it. It's kind of in the back of my product shelf, and I don't know, I just don't gravitate towards it. All right, so I'm going in with that amount. I'm gonna mix it on my hands. I did wash my hair, by the way, with V&Co's Wavy shampoo and conditioner mix. So this is what the product is looking on my hands, by the way. But I did just want to let you know what I washed and conditioned my hair with. And this has a perfumed fragrance. I like it, but it's one of those things that I really enjoy it for a while, but then it kind of gets old. So I don't like to use this too many times in a row, for that reason as well. They did come out relatively recently with a new mousse or foam from this line, the Ancient Egyptian line. I'll tell you, main choices, like what lines they have and what lines they don't, what products you can get from what lines, it's so erratic these days. I feel like they got rid of a lot of their really good lines, and then some of the other ones, I don't know. I had to go get this brush. I left it in my bathroom. But as I was saying, while I was interested in this Ancient Egyptian new mousse or foam that they came out with, I just feel a little uninspired by main choice lately. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I don't know, a little uninspired. But I've dispersed the product here, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and brush style my hair. My husband has to head out the door, so he's going to be making some noise here, so we're just going to fast forward past the brush styling part for you guys, and we'll meet back after, or when I'm ready to apply the next product. All right, I have the leave-in all brush styled throughout my hair, and this is such a lightweight feeling leave-in. I've forgotten kind of how lightweight feeling it does, or it is, and I think that's why I loved it so much in the past. Like I said, I've just kind of gotten away from using it. I've just not felt inspired by main choice lately. I'm just wetting my hair down some more because I like to style on soaking wet hair, if you know me. So I'm just gently flipping from side to side, scrunching some more and wetting my hair some more. And then I think I'm going to flip upside down to apply the mousse because that's how I like to do it. So the next product we are going in with is the Pink Lemonade Super Antioxidant Texture Beautifier Mousse. So quite a mouthful for a title, but this is more of a foam-like consistency. If you're not familiar, there is a difference in the consistency, but this isn't like a super watery foam. This is more like a bubbly, airy foam. Since this is my only styler, I think I'm going to be quite generous in the application, and I'll show you it more after I've flipped my hair here. Yeah, it doesn't have a serum type it doesn't have a serum type feel. It just is airy and lightweight feeling. So usually the serumy ones I find are a little bit more moisturizing than the airy ones. I think I might get a little bit more and kind of lift my section here and just try to work that into the inner parts of my hair a little bit more. I'm going to go in with 2 pumps more. I haven't really used this mousse much before this. I think I've used it a time or two, but really not a ton. Just trying to work my hands in here a little bit. All right, now we're just going to scrunch a lot. So let me know, do you guys have any summer plans? It is already like midway or towards the end of June, I believe, by the time you're seeing this. We have just scheduled a trip in the fall and I'm really excited about it. So yeah, I can hardly wait. Maybe I'll tell you more afterwards. Okay, so as I was applying that foam, it was quite a tacky foam. It's kind of drying down on my hands more now, but I'm hoping that that's going to provide my hair with the hold that I'm looking for. I was going to say the stick. I don't really want sticky hair, but I'm hoping it's going to provide the hold that I'm looking for. Like I said, it's been a while since I've used this and I haven't used it much. I am down to here on it and I don't know how I've used that much already, but yeah, let's see what this looks like. I'm going to let this sit under my wet plot for about 10-15 minutes, diffuse. I'll come back and I'll show you the results. All right, curl friends, I am back with the 2 products that my husband chose, the Ancient Egyptian Leave-In Lotion and then the Pink Lemonade Mousse, both from Main Choice. And let's take a look at these results. My curls are very lightweight, very fluffy, very airy. It feels like I have nothing in my hair pretty much. I have some good definition throughout here in these sections. And even through like the entire length of my hair, but I really like how it looks up here in particular. I do have some frizz though that has developed on the bottom. I do have some areas where like the curls have just kind of fallen a little more limp here. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm looking at my viewfinder to see if I can give you a better view of that. It's not bad, but I just don't feel like this is going to hold. Like my hair is very, very soft. The moisture feels fine, but yeah, I just don't feel like, I feel like the hold is going to be the issue for me. So let me show you the back of my hair here. Now for using these 2 lightweight stylers, my hair did dry pretty fast in most areas except for right like at my roots. I really had to focus the dryer or the diffuser on those areas, and that's to be expected. Like these areas dried out fast and I didn't want the blow dryer on those or the diffuser on those as much because I didn't want any more frizz to develop than what I was already seeing. And then for using a mousse, I really don't feel like I have a ton of volume. Like I said, my hair feels lightweight, but I don't feel like I have too much volume to show for it. It's not bad, like my hair is not flat, but it just doesn't have any extra lift. I feel like I'm just trying to flip my part, see how, if it's gonna lay this way And if I like it, I'm not really liking this part, to be truthfully honest. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that there's much volume? I'm not really impressed with the volume. But like I was saying, this is a very lightweight leave-in. I can pair this with a lot of things, and I can use it in the winter or the summer and not have an issue. It has been a while since I used it, but those are what I remember from the past. This mousse, if I was going to pair it with something, this would be one that I probably prefer to pair with a gel, just to give me a little bit more hold. But if I didn't pair it with a gel, I would pair it with a cream probably that gives me more hold. Now, it is still going to leave me with very soft hair, but I'm hoping like the hold would help keep the frizz from developing as much as it has. The camera's not picking it up as well, probably, I feel like. Or I'm not seeing it as much out here, but I know in the bathroom I was definitely seeing a fair amount of frizz develop. My lighting's just very different in the bathroom than it is in here. But like I was saying, if I'm going to use that mousse with just one other product, I would probably pair it with a cream that I know is going to give me more structure. So I'm thinking like one of the AG creams, like the AG Recoil or the Curl Fresh Definer. If you want something lighter, I think the Weedad Coil Infusion Cream Gel would be a good option maybe to pair this with. I've not actually tried those, but you know, I just thinking, I don't know how they mix, but I'm just thinking the qualities that both of them bring, maybe it would be a good one. And I also have tried the Nature's Little Secret Strawberry Smoothie. I think that cream has pretty good hold for just a cream styler, so that would be another option I would possibly pair with this mousse. Altogether though, in honesty, this mousse, if it doesn't give me volume, if it doesn't give me hold, and I can't use this one as like a base styler, it just doesn't have the moisture there for me, my hair kind of feels like it seizes up a little bit, this is probably one that I could do without in my collection. I'm honest, because it doesn't have anything that I absolutely need, that I absolutely feel is essential to my routine. So overall, my hubby's pick for the day, I think it looks fine. I think it actually looks good. I just don't think it's gonna hold up. There is a little additional frizz that I'm not really like enjoying, and I expect will continue to grow. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use some hairspray. But that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd love to have you give it a like and a comment down below. It really helps me out, and until I see you again in the next video, have a great day. Bye.